So you're only 4 points behind the Team United Bakeries. You have the yellow jersey, so it's been a good start for the team.
Yeah, and it's very interesting, the continuing races coming up, and I'm quite sure it will be a hard fight to the end of the season.
And how have you prepared the team for the race tomorrow?
Most of our skiers went there to Sos on Monday, and then we have two athletes arriving this evening. That's Jørgen Aukland that have been to home, and Jens Eriksson, who will make his first race for us this season.
And what do you expect from Jens?
Very difficult to say. He have not had the best season in the normal races home in Sweden, but he's a good long distance skier, and I know that he's looking very much forward to start the marathon season. At home he have got a baby 2.5 weeks back, so he have been occupied with that for the last 2 weeks.
And how do you find the track and the race La Diagonela?
We are looking very much forward to it. It will be very exciting. I expect that we will see athletes going with Novak skis, some with kickbox, and some with only double pulling. And the track is challenging with a lot of curves and fast movements. But like the others have said, with snow weather, biggest chance it is that it will be a big group or quite big group to the end, and then a mass spurt coming to the end.
Last questions. You've done many years in the World Cup. How do you compare the World Cup with the long distance races?
I'm very excited about this marathon skiing. I like it a lot, and when the athletes are going to start, you know that you have a show waiting for 2 or 3 or 4 hours, and it's interesting. I like it very much.
Thank you. And Anders, talked with you earlier, but what are your main goals for this season?
The main goal is to fight for the podium in each race, and also in the end of the season to be in a position for the yellow bib. And we have a strong team. We have also a goal to fight for the green jersey. Andreas Nygaard is one of our skiers that are in a position to fight for that jersey.
And how do you see the development of ski classics season by season?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I've been skiing long distance some years now, and it's the team are getting stronger and stronger, and the tactic are more important. But still, it's not any long distance this year. It's a short race for us. We are trained to ski 4 and 5 hours, but until now, we are waiting for Vasaloppet with the 90 kilometer. But so the long distance, I think it's important to keep the long distance.
Thank you. And Laila Kveli, you came fourth at Jizerska, and you were fifth here at La Diagonela last season, but you've been a bit sick at the pre-season. Did you think you got a good start at Jizerska last weekend?
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with my result in Jizerska. I felt good, and I was happy to be so close to the leaders on the first uphill, so I feel that my double pulling is okay.
And you came second in the overall competition of Ski Classics last year. How do you find the competition at the women this year?
Well, it's definitely tougher this year. It's more skiers, and my own state now is a bit difficult as I missed the first race and then a lot of points, but hopefully if I ski well the rest of the races, I will hopefully fight for the podium in the overall.
And how do you find this altitude and this track?
Well, my own experiences in the altitude is quite limited, so it's just the race here last year, so I think it's nothing that affects me much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Tord Asle Gjerdalen, you came third at Jizerska, and you new in Team Santander. And how has the start of the season and this long distance race has been for you?
it's really cool. I've always liked long races, and to be a part of this team is really nice. It's a funny gang, and we are having a lot of fun around. So it's important to make the good results, to be a part of a team, and yeah, to have a great time.
And what are the strengths in Team Santander?
Well, we have We have two sprinters. We have one guy who's really slow, but we have been skiing for many hours. He will be, well, he won't get any slower, so then he will even beat us. And we have someone in between, so I think we have everything.
And how do you find yourself racing these long distance races?
Oh, I think it's really hard. I feel like I want to lay down and stop half of the way, or even before we are half of the way of the race. So it's hard, but it's really cool when when I make it in the end. So.
But tomorrow's race is shorter and the track might suit you?
It might, and the weather forecast says it's going to become bingo, so we'll just stay with it and see what happens.
Thank you and good luck to Team Santander tomorrow.